I'm from Utah. Just out of town. You're right. Anyone been to Utah? Woo! All right. Yeah. Cool. I actually went to Flappers Open Mic last night. And the host was a guy wearing a dress, and there was a girl who was wearing guys' clothes, and I was like, oh wow, I've heard of California being pretty progressive, but this is something else. Turns out it was just a Halloween thing, so it was a little bit different. Anyways, hey, I just got married. Woo! Thank you. 13 years ago. Yes, 13 years. Feels like 18. No, it's great. It's wonderful. I love being married. I met my wife in Utah. She's this beautiful Hispanic woman, and I was like, hola, ¿cómo está? And she's like, I don't speak Spanish. That's racist. And I was like, oh, where are you from? She's like, Brazil. Oh, a little bit off. Anyways, so we started dating, and after a nice Utah courtship of about 3 days later, we were married. It was great. It was wonderful. When you get married, there's a lot of things that changes. Like first off, as a guy, like you get this wedding ring, and you always hear like, oh, women want what they can't have. So suddenly, like you get this wedding ring, it's like, oh, now I'm off the market. Sorry, ladies and fella, I'm off the market. You can't have this. So suddenly, this wedding ring becomes like your holy cross, and all single women become vampires. So they walk around, back, ye fiend. In reality, no girl really cares. You'd be like, yep, I'm married. Yep, that's my ring right there. And she's like, okay, so you want me to start you off with something to drink? Yeah. The ring is actually more for us guys to remember that we are married. So like, hey, yo, this girl, how you doing? Oh shoot, I'm married. It burns. What really burns is the look your wife gives you if she ever catches you looking at another woman. I mean, not that I would ever know, I saw her. The other guys have told me that, My nose isn't getting any bigger, is it? It's already big enough as it is. Anyways, let's move on. Fast forward 13 years, we've been married. It's been great. The other night we were laying in bed and stuff like that, and she just like, oh honey, can you take off my bra? Just to kind of loosen it up so she could sleep. And I was like, yeah, sure. And bras these days, they're a little complicated, So I had to do the 4 hooks. Then there's a locker combination. There's a biometric code. And then there's a little screen that comes up and I have to point which one is not a road sign, So anyways, after about 20 minutes of this, the hostages were freed. And but before, here's the thing, she said this. She goes, listen, before you take off my bra, just realize I'm not your maid or your servant. So when you do it gently. So after doing all of that, I lay back down, I start to go to sleep, and I'm laying in bed, I'm like, wait a second, servant? What does he think I've been doing with our maids? That's ridiculous. The other night, though, I told her, I was like, hey, listen, I think I'm going through a quarter-life crisis, I'm having a really hard time. And I was just telling her, like, I was just going through some stuff. And she turns to me, and she honestly says this. She goes, is it because you're gay? I'm like, we have a child together. What in the world? I was like, you know what, forget it. Can we just finish this Barbra Streisand movie? My nails are almost dry. Anyways, thanks a lot. I'm off. Woo!